Alright guys, we should be live. How's it going? My name is Josh Fulkerson and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're back on our community creative world. And as you guys can see, the pyramids are thriving like usual. And our sandcastle is currently a work in progress. In the last episode, I pretty much was able to get this over here brought up and kind of flattened out a little bit. I will be working over here a little bit today, but I want to go ahead and show you what I was able to do last episode before we move into the next phase. I was also able to finish out these walls on the interior a little bit. And I got the circle in the middle with the stairs going up to the first layer. I will need to figure out a way to get these stairs somehow connected to the second layer and then the third layer. I will do that probably on my own time though. Today I want to focus on pretty much working on this, but mirroring it over here. And I also want to kind of work on getting these walls raised up, if I can. So that is the current objective for today. And I'm actually going to start today by simply coming over here. And pretty much what we're going to do, I need to simply take some sandstone, like this. I need to come down to where this ends. So what we can do, honestly, right now, we're going to take this up by another layer, right? Like we did on the other side. And yeah, guys, I want to say thank you guys for getting the channel to 2,650 subscribers as of late. You guys are amazing. I've been having a pretty tough time for the month of May. It's not like me to skip a series for a full month, but I am skipping the FU7KERS0N's Survival World series for a month. I will be returning back to that series in June. That's where I hope I will get my growth a little bit more. I want to take a break from that world. I want to simply do this for a little bit. Okay, so pretty much, for those wondering, this is going to be brought up like this on the outskirts here. Actually, no. Pretty sure I had it like this. It's on the outskirts like this. Let me just go reference, because I don't know how I did it. But hey guys, how y'all doing? So it looks like I went out by 3, and then I started it from where it was initially. So we come over here, it should come out by 3, and that's where it starts officially when we do this. Hey Butcher. So this may have been filled in. Let me just do... That's 6. Something about this don't seem right. It's supposed to be 5 and 5, right? Which that's 5 and 5. I think this is actually supposed to be where this starts. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is where this will start. And pretty much it needs to go on these blocks right here. I'm pretty sure this is how I did it. Alright. Yo, what's up? Alright, so now that we have that, I'll be able to officially do this next part. So I want to simply lay an outline out like this. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing good. That's good, Butcher. Butcher, you haven't seen this world yet, have you? I'm pretty much building like a pyramid area with a sandcastle. I also, yeah, I remember you. I had to kick you last time because you wasn't listening, so I haven't seen much. Yeah, this is basically my pyramid area. This is like the sand, deserty area of the world, the community world. If I go over here, we have pressure plates with, you know, areas we can go to. So we can go to the community area, which is where Copper's area is going to be at. This is what he has so far. Looks pretty good. And then if we go this way, we have an area over here for Aiden. Aiden Dude's one of my moderators in my Twitch chat, so I decided to give him his own city area where he can build. This is what he has right now, so I'm loving it so far. Hopefully he can be more active as the, series progresses. And this is our area. This is basically everything you see here we pretty much done initially by ourselves. I've had some help though. Yeah, I've had some help. Like Copper helped me, Aiden helped me. So did Nikita. That person also helped me a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if I'll let you join today. I don't know. You were just basically testing limits last time you were in here. So we're pretty much going to take this down. Oh, this is basically the background music. Background music is a AI generated song that will not get me copyrighted. So I'm using AI music. I use AI to make the music now, and basically I use that music for my background. Just so y'all know, I don't make these beats. I don't own them either, but I mean, you can't really copyright AI, I don't think, so it's gonna be hard to copyright AI. Yeah, AI made this. Basically just how I'm gonna do things from now on, so. When it comes to music and shit, because you can basically have AI make a pretty good sound, and it won't get copyrighted. It's gonna basically ruin a bunch of, music labels when it comes to money sometimes, but it's oh well. So this goes down all the way, and basically it connects to the in layers. We want to do that on the other side. Well, honestly, if you can't understand English so good, you should not be playing with an English content creator. So you did it to yourself. Not to be mean, but I mean, if I was a different language and I played with somebody I didn't understand, I would honestly be really careful with how I did stuff. I wouldn't want to give a bad image. That's good. They for real, yeah, they do. I agree. So this goes down. This right here goes down all the way. It goes all the way down here. You can also use Google Translate. I mean, Google Translate's a pretty good resource when it comes to not understanding people. See, right here, we're just going to simply take this down like this. And now we're going to basically fill this wall in as we do on the other side. And you will see this as we progress. This is going to be where this connects. If you look, there's a wall over there. We're pretty much now doing the same thing that we did on the other side, but now to this side. Pretty sure my wisdom teeth are coming in, so I do apologize if I sound a little weird. Or if I take breaks talking today. They're starting to flare up a little bit. But yeah, anybody that's in here that wants to join, I will let you join within reason. So if anybody's in here that wants to join, you are allowed to join. I destroyed everything you built, sir. And it wasn't because you weren't good at building. I destroyed it because it just wasn't a fit for the area. So. So now we have to fill this in. This is the next part we have to do. We have to fill this big area in with sandstone. Yeah, pretty much. Today's gonna be pretty laid back. Can you have your own area? No. I don't think so. I have a community area that Copper's gonna be managing and, running. And I have Aiden, which he's a moderator in my Discord. He's also a moderator on my Twitch. He's also very active in my Discord, and he's on my YouTube channel. So he gets pretty much his own area. He gets his own city. He can build whatever he wants. I'm pretty much just building whatever I feel is necessary, and I'm doing it in bulk. So like I'm building a sand desert area right now, Whenever I feel like I've done a lot for the sand desert area, I will move into a different biome and start a different biome and like build terrain. Everything you see me do will be from hand. I won't be using like, you know, commands necessarily. I might use structure blocks, but I won't be basically cheating the system to make things faster. Everything you see will be on YouTube for the most part. About 5% of this series won't be on YouTube, and that will be the small minuscule things that like I have to think about for a long period of time while doing it, such as like interiors. If it's an interior, you can probably bet I'll probably take time on my own to figure out how I want the interior to look, because that would take forever. And honestly, it's a very good surprise when you pop into a video and you can see that something's done. It's almost like I'm giving you a tour every time you pop up in here. We're chilling though for the most part. My goal for today is to simply just further progress this build. I'll probably take the walls up. I might take them back a little bit more. I want to start developing a better shape pretty much for the sandcastle. And honestly, it's not going to be like that big, but it will still be big enough to where you'll be like, holy crap, that's a pretty big build. Look, let me show you the map real quick. You can see the map, right? You can kind of see where it's updated. That's the map so far. The pyramids don't load in right. The map don't load in right for the pyramids because I built them on weird chunks. I'm only going to show you the desert map because I don't have the maps for the Aiden City and the community area just yet. But honestly, there's not that much in the community area right now. And Aiden dude's just getting started for a city, so I want to pretty much give him time to develop what he wants. We're pretty much chilling though for the most part. If y'all want to see me do anything in particular, just let me know. I'll try to do it sometime down the road. And yeah, welcome to the channel if you're new. We're pretty much just building a sandcastle right now. And like I told you guys earlier, I will be building a bunch of different biomes. I also have a behavior pack where animals can be put in here. I don't know if I showed you guys the animal pack just yet. I showed y'all in the last episode, but y'all didn't see that. So I have an animal guidebook here. All kinds of different animals. All these animals are in this world. All these animals I can have like some type of biome for, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, crazy. I like it. Just keeps going. Love it. Alright, anyways, back to the building hand here. I will be building enclosures and like biomes, maybe a zoo. I want to do a zoo with those animals in it. It'd be kind of cool. That might be the next build, honestly. I might do a big zoo somewhere to start like a, I don't know, just a regular modern area. Besides the community area, obviously, but I actually have somebody that's wanting to join. Let me see. He's online. I'll go ahead and invite him. I'm also going to go ahead and invite Aiden up in here. I don't even see the other dude that's wanting to join. He's not even online according to this. So, but I'll invite Aiden and then McBurd. I'll go and get Tub up in here. I'll be keeping a close eye on him though. McBurger Dud will be in here for the first time. Can you have a second chance? Honestly, Nikita, the only way I would let you play is if you help me with what I'm doing. You would basically just help me. You wouldn't be able to build your own things. That'd be the only way you could be on here, is if you help me with my projects. And I'd have to basically monitor you at all times. Like I would have to be an eye distance of you. That is the only way I'll let you back up in here. And it's not even a trust issue. It's just, if you're German, I don't know like what your intentions are. You also seem like a kid. Like no offense, you seem like a child. So I want to basically make sure I supervise. I don't even know if you're online though, so you gotta let me know when you're online and I'll invite you. You're 15? I ain't gonna lie, the first time you played on here, you were acting like you were 10. And that's not, like, I'm not being disrespectful by any means. It's just how you were behaving. You were breaking blocks, you wasn't listening. I do have somebody, by the way, that is making me some custom emotes for Twitch. I'm excited to see how those turn out. If he does a good job, or if they do a good job, I will basically promote them in their own video. So you guys know where to go to get, you know, custom emotes and shit. And for those that are trying to join, you will have to basically download a pack. You have to download the Animals pack just to get in. I am paying for them. According to this, the other dude got offline. That is weird. I am paying for them. But I didn't have to pay the full amount, which is good. I paid a down payment, and then whenever they're ready, they'll show me, and then I'll pay the rest. And I told the person making them if I liked it, I would give them a tip or a bonus. So that's how we're working with this. And if they do me dirty, I'm also going to promote them and blacklist them. Which I don't think this person's going to do that. I think they have a pretty general idea of who I am. Aiden! My dog. Aiden's up in here. So yeah, for those wondering on YouTube, Aiden Dude is like one of my moderators. He's also one of my Twitch moderators in the community. So basically, Aiden Dude, like here are the people that have basically, what's it called, seniority, or just basically they have the say-so over others right now. Aiden Dude, Pumpkin Spice Studios, my friend Ethan, or William, if he ever does anything, he has to say in this as well. There are more. Oh, Aiden left. Aiden, did you lag out? I feel like Aiden lagged out. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He'll pop up in here. My game crashed. Shit. Hopefully it doesn't do that all the time. I invited everybody that was one interest or want to play. It crashed. So maybe it's the texture pack or the behavior pack. I could turn the behavior pack off to see if it will resolve itself. Or I could just basically... Maybe it's something to do with the stream. Maybe I'm streaming and the game can't, you know, keep up with it. It's a good possibility. That's probably the issue. I'm getting better Wi-Fi literally tomorrow. So if it kicks you off again, it'll be because the Wi-Fi is, you know, being changed over. Because tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll have Spectrum and not AT&T. AT&T Dookieverse, what's called. It's crazy how one service can offer me 25 too, and then the other one can offer me 500. Insane. That's how greedy one company can be. It's crazy though that the game crashed on you. Hopefully it doesn't do that much more. Tomorrow it'll be a whole different experience, I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll be better, at least for everybody. It'll be a smooth experience for watchers and people that hang out in the chat. I will also probably try to get incentives going, where people are watching, they can use like channel points for stuff. That's the go. So I downloaded Minecraft new. Well, Aiden's in here. I don't know about the other dude. He keeps getting on and getting off. I have no idea. So yeah, basically, I will have to be supervising you, Nikitashi, is that how you say your name? Either way, you're gonna be supervised. I plan on being here for the rest of the day. Somebody's having a hard time joining. What's going on, everybody? Damn, 6 people up here. That's insane. I think that's a new record. I know at one point I had 10 people. I had 10 people up here at one point, but it's because somebody shouted me out. So yeah, I'm gonna basically, after I get this filled in, I'm gonna move into doing the walls right here going back that you see that are not done just yet. That is the plan, initially. Those plans are bound to change depending on, you know, what I'm up for. Let's just see how the day goes. Alright, I will send you one more invite. If it don't work, it just don't work. Alright. So for right here, I pretty much just want to raise this up. I want to raise this up. But here's the thing, when it gets to this point, I want it to continue going up. I want it to go up in a straight line, if that makes sense. Let me just see what this looks like though, before I do anything. Because this is going to be where the tower is, right? So there's going to be a walkway right here. This is not even centered though, because there's only 4. I'm trying to decide if I want this to be able to go into this. If I do, what I would do is I would just simply open this part up. Like this. Let me let my dog out real quick. She's being a little bit of a bitch. Oh, okay, sorry about that. She was whining. Can't do that. Just can't hear it. I have no idea how I want to do this, if I'm being honest. I have no idea how I want to do this. So I'm going to basically do this and then kind of just do trial and error shit right now. Until I get the design I want for this just area right here. That was me. I don't know why you're confused. There's nobody else in my room with me. Alright. I think we just do it this way. We do it one floor at a time for this. Let's raise this part up first, and then we're going to go back and basically just kind of do what we need to do when we get there. I mean, if Aiden can join, I'm like, I don't see why everybody else is having a hard time joining. It has to be your internet. It's either that or it's because I'm streaming right now. That's the only 2 problems I could see. Which I'm sure is probably not even the best experience because, you know, it's lagging. Tomorrow will be different though. I'm hoping tomorrow will be different. And if it's not going to be different tomorrow, we're basically just hyping up this new Wi-Fi for what? Spectrum though is going to be the best for the area. So like, we are upgrading. I thought somebody was outside my house for some reason. It is currently in the afternoon, so if you hear a lawnmower, I wouldn't be surprised. It would be probably my dad. Because I still live with my parents, as I'm kind of getting my money saved up, trying to get out and buy a house and shit. We'll live laughing and loving. So yeah, we're going to pretty much raise these walls up on this side now, just basically each individual section at a time though. I don't want to go too crazy with this. But yeah, guys, how's everybody's day going so far? Let me know how you're doing down below in the comment section. My goal for today, though, for this episode, is to basically just work on getting these castle walls taken back at a slant. Not good. Why so? I mean, I'm honestly okay. I think my wisdom teeth are coming in though, so like my throat's hurting, my jaws are hurting, and like on my right side of my mouth I have like a canker sore or some type of like pain developing. I think it's because the wisdom teeth are starting to break through the gums a little bit. Alright, see you later. Thanks for joining. It's gonna be pretty laid back for the most part. It's gonna be hanging out. But yeah, if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, I recommend checking that out. This is gonna go straight to YouTube when it's done. I'm actually kind of behind on uploads right now, all due to the upload speed that my current Wi-Fi has, which is a 2 at best. Thanks for subbing, I appreciate you. I'm just gonna simply just take these walls back today. I might plan out the remainder of the castle outline, just to have an idea of how much space I want to take up for this. Just to kind of get a general idea of how long this is going to take, you know, get an idea of what we're going for in size. I might do that today. I might plan out the rest of the castle when it comes to just the outline. That would be really beneficial, I feel like. Because we've been stuck on the front part for a hot minute now. So I pretty much just want to try to get some more of this developed, because it's such a big project. It really is. Like, it doesn't really, like, just seeing it doesn't, like, do it justice. You have to, like, actually be on the world yourself to see how big it is. Alright. Let me see what this looks like now. Let me see if this is what I'm going for. Yeah, I like that. I do. So here's what I wanted to do though, honestly. I want to have it to where this right here itself is like a section that you can walk out onto. But to do this, I have to have it to where this is covered. So this part needs to be covered all the way down until it connects. And then we want to fill this in with whatever we got. So I'm guessing sandstone. So from the interior, I need to have it to where there's a way where you can actually get up to this point just to take a look out on the land. So we're going to fill this part in. This is not, however, going to be where this ends. I'm going to basically do this room by room or floor by floor. So you'll see how I do this. It's going to be unique for sure. And I'll probably change my mind more than I should. But that's just part of building. If I knew what I was doing all the time, it wouldn't be fun. Because I would just be perfect, and I don't want to be perfect. I'd rather make mistakes and learn from them. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's up in here for real. I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I do really love you guys though. I love that you guys are hanging out with me today. It means a lot to me as an individual and as a person. So I just want to let you guys know that. I do value the ones that are up in here. So yeah, when we fill this in, this is going to be where this starts to take off. Let me show you what this looks like now. Okay, so now just imagine if we really wanted to. I really want to take another layer up just right here on this side, and you'll see why. I want to take it up, but see, as you can see, there's a problem when it comes to that. So if I was to do it like this, what I would need to do is take it up so it connects here, then go back. Then go back. And then go back. I think this is what I wanted to do. I think. And this is because when I place this down, this will be able to be smoothly placed. It won't be no interruptions. This right here is going to be a spot where you can walk out on and take advantage, like, view of just the area itself. I think this is going to be a nice area for that. There's going to be one on the bottom and there might be one on the top. That's how I plan on doing this, I'm thinking. So obviously I'll have to connect this somehow now to this over here. We'll do that when we get to that point. Yeah, I just like that better. Now when you look at it, you're gonna see that, you know, this goes back by an additional block. So now this side has 5 and this side has 6, which is okay. OCD people would probably have a problem with that. However, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, really. So now what I want to do, let's see. So just imagine you're right here, right? Yeah, that looks good so far. I'm thinking we simply, what if I just take this down? Like, I just take this down all the way, connect it. So it would connect apparently right here, according to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I definitely can't go over 12. I'm trying to figure out, was there an overhang? What was the overhang of 12? Yeah. On this side it's only 3. Or 1. I'm honestly thinking we just simply take it back like this. We take it back at a diagonal, and you'll see where I go with this, I'm hoping. This is going to be the confusing part, and honestly, I'll probably only get to one side today. Knowing my luck, you know. But my end goal is to actually get the outline perimeter of the castle done, if I can. If I can. Big if. So right now we're pretty much just trying to figure out the design that we're going for this. Something like that. So now we can pretty much pick up where we left off. And honestly, if there is a middle, which technically would be right here on coordinate -55, I know this because there's 4, 4. This is the middle. This would be the middle right here. Nope. Like that. So that would be the middle, which means this would be where the walkway would come out on. I would pretty much want to open it for this whole entire section. So it needs to go out by 1 more on both sides. And this is, why are the blocks not erasing? Hello? Is it lagging that bad? I'm doing a knot test right now. This don't look right. Let me just, so this right here needs to be open. These blocks need to be open, and I can see that they're not. This really does mess with you when you look at it. It really does, it messes with you. Alright, that should be good. Let's now take this up. 3, 4, 5. Let's go up by 5 just to start with this. And then let's start doing diagonals until we get to a point where it connects pretty good. And I will probably change how this looks depending on how I feel about it. That's definitely not centered at all. There shouldn't be. Okay, so how do I, wait, what? Is it because, hold on. I'll figure this Scooby-Doo mystery out. I usually do. Why is there a 2-block middle? What? Are we seeing this shit? Am I dumb? So I need this to be the middle. I need this to be the middle. There needs to be a middle that goes right here. The middle block for this, -55. So if this is the middle, 3, 4. So this needs to be brought in by 1 then? If I do that though, but it don't look right. Am I dumb? Am I just dumb? Something about this just doesn't scream right to me. I guess that is right though. I can also technically, if I really wanted to, take it in by 3 right here and then do a 1 block right here. That don't look right though. I can also do 2 diagonals and then do a 3 like this, which might honestly look a little bit better in my opinion. Yeah, I messed with that a whole lot more. So now when we fill this in, this will be filled in like you see, all the way down until we get to here. Everything you see now will be filled in. And this is going to be basically where the next part will start taking off. We're vibing. I love how those other members just kind of left me because they wasn't able to join. Either that or they're in here and I just don't know. I have no idea anymore. Like, I can't help it, you know. I can't help it if they can't join somehow. Only thing I can do is live stream and play. That's all I can do. I'm gonna fill this in. I like where this is going, yeah. And honestly, if I don't like the way this looks, I could simply do something like this. You'll see where this goes. I could basically do like an exterior design. So basically, we would do, I believe, something like this to kind of give it its nice design. However, though, it would be right here that this goes down. This is just decorating the wall a little bit. That's all we're doing for this. I like that though. That kind of goes hard. And pretty much I could just separate it into sections of 3. Let me see if I can do that here. It's possible, right? Oh yeah, technically it is. I could just simply open this up and then maybe just fill this in right here. I don't want to do that though if I don't have to. I don't think it's gonna look right if I do that either. Honestly, that's fine. I mess with it. Honestly, that's not even right though. If you look at it, it needs to go here anyway, and I'm using the wrong block, bro. What is going on? So this was initially gonna work anyway. This would actually connect right here. Bro, I'm actually a genius. Somewhat. So can I get rid of this then? Maybe down to here? Hey, that's pretty cool. Just accidentally made that happen. Now, can I do that on here on this side too, though? Probably not. If I had, I swear, I do things on accident, and I actually amaze myself. Let me just see how this looks. Let me just see how this looks before we keep it. Honestly, though, honestly. I don't mind it. Now, what would I look like if I filled this in? Just out of curiosity. We'll compare sides. Honestly, I like it filled in. I would rather have this filled in like this, and then the other one's kind of back like that to give it more of a depth. Yeah, I mess with that hard. I mess with that. And maybe instead of having it to where it does this, give it to where it has, yeah. Yeah, okay. I mess with it. Sick. And the cool thing about this is now I could take this over top of that. So now, we're gonna simply take this down all the way until we cannot. Which would be, I believe, we'll just end it right there to be safe. And now, this is pretty much just a straight line down over top of this, right? So now we're gonna come down and we're gonna connect this. And this is because right now we have a entranceway right here to come out to check out the pyramids from this perspective. Above it we have a walkway that will be accessible through the inside. There's also going to be some walkways accessible from the outside that you can get around to. I have to build those though. We're doing things one area at a time today. I don't want to jump the gun. However, though, I'm pretty happy with how progress is going today. So now we take this down all the way until we can no longer, which would be probably right here. And honestly, if I really wanted to, just for right here alone, I could connect these. Because I'm pretty sure this just connects, right? Bro. There's not going to be much more of a... Yeah, like this is it for down here. Like this is what this is going to be. This is not going to go back further. It's not going to go back. This is what this is going to come to right here. This is simply just a vantage point. You go down the stairs, you go outside. This is a vantage point where you can see shit. Above it is going to be a walkway. This walkway is already built. Now this walkway, we'll probably continue going back. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're pretty much already at that bridge. So now what I want to do, I want to go ahead and take these walls up now. The walls that are right here, I do want to take these walls up. So yeah, my goal for today though, like for the rest of the day, when I'm talking in the entirety of my session, I want to simply just get what I can. I don't want to make an unreasonable goal. An unreasonable goal might be, you know, finishing the perimeter of the castle. I want to do that, but it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna take multiple hours to get to that point. It's gonna take multiple trial and error, changing my minds before we get to that point. But once we get there, we'll know. We'll know. Once I finish this wall, I will probably try to progress the next phase of this just a little bit more. Here are the plans though. I do have plans for the future. In June, I will be returning back to FU7KERS and Survival World. I will be still doing these live streams. The cool thing about, you know, FU7KERS and Survival World and these live streams are I'm pretty much going to basically do a live stream every day for 90 minutes regardless. Okay? That is going to happen. I'm going to spend time with my community regardless every day for about 90 minutes. That's going to be the daily live stream on this world. That's why this world is so important to me. That's why I'm spending so much time and investing so much time with it early. It's because the more progress you make early on, the more invested y'all will be and I will be when it comes to playing on it every day. FU7KERS Survival World content will be made on the weekends, and I will be uploading them one day at a time as I edit them. Alright. So now if we go by this, I want to take this up another layer, and this is because this is the wall that connects the pathways. So pretty much, we're going to just take this bad boy down. And you're probably thinking, are you going to have it to where this opens up right here? Well, we have an opening right there. I could technically do an opening right here. I could, yeah. Just imagine this is an opening. I mean, it does look kind of cool as it is already. I think there doesn't need to be an opening right here. I think we just fill this in. The cool thing about this is I changed my mind. I can always go back and add an opening when we get to this point. So it's not, you know, it's not finalized just yet. It's just how I feel at the time. Yeah, my throat's been sore, either from allergies, strep throat, or my tonsils, or wisdom teeth coming in. If I had to guess. If there is anybody in the stream, can you please let me know how the stream quality is so I know if it's bad? Let's go ahead. So this next phase will start there, and then the next phase will start here. This wall right here is pretty much going to continue going down regardless. The thing about it is, though, we have a section right here that's going to be a little awkward, and that's because when you look at it, you see the design. I might have to continue the design down. I want to see if this would work. To be there, then there. I could do one there, but then that blocks that. So I don't know how we're gonna do it just yet. When I get to that point, though, we'll figure something out. Let's go ahead and do this next phase. I'll see if anybody's online. I'll invite them. They want to play on here. I mean, I'm not gonna just like. I feel bad if they can't join. I really do. I wish they were able to. One thing about this is it's moving pretty fast. Now we're gonna fill the walkway in for this one. Now the thing about this is it goes back at a diagonal each time, so you're actually losing. So right now this is at 3, this would be at 5, right? When I get it filled in. I have not done that yet for these remaining 2 so far. So we need to do that now, is what I'm saying. So take it out by 2. This right here takes out by 2. And now we go 1, 2, and pretty much we do this all the way around. We take it out by 2 all the way around like we did. Because I did it for the bottom layer. However, I have not done it for these other 2 layers just yet. So we need to make sure we do that so we don't forget. Because this walkway is a pretty important, essential part of the overall design. When it's all said and done, that is one of the focal points players will look at. And people watching on YouTube will look at when it's done. So it needs to look at least somewhat decent. So yeah, we're chilling. Now pretty much for those watching on YouTube, just whenever it hit 90 minutes, I will probably wrap up the stream, get a thumbnail pick, and then start a new episode. I don't think I'm going to start a new stream. I'm going to pretty much just start a new episode. We're about 15 minutes into this one. Fortunately for me, I'm a pretty good multitasker when it comes to building on creative and talking. Especially if it's repetitive motions like this. Now, if it requires like some type of algebraic equation, like if I go over this much, how much would this need to be brought up? Yeah, that right, yeah, I can't do that. I can't multitask that, unfortunately. Alright, so now we can fill this in. 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. There we go. Now let's do the top layer on this side. And then when I get to the other side, I'll update the other side. Does that make sense? 4, 5. Pretty satisfying, really. Kinda just chilling, you know, and building. I had to check that because I didn't know what happened. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this last wall. Then I'm gonna go check on Aiden to see how he's doing. Hopefully he's okay. This side is starting to look good though when it comes to getting to this curve. I will pretty much try to do what I did for this side to the other side and reciprocate it. That is the go. Alright, there we go. Let's show you what this looks like now. Yeah, I like that. Looks pretty cool. So now what we can do, if I'm going to do it for the bottom section, I could at least reciprocate it to the top sections as well. So just imagine this goes through, right, and it goes through this one. And then it goes through the top one. And then it's going to do... So basically, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Just for this section though, just because there's an entrance way or a opening down on the bottom. I want this to be a design that stays going down, and you know, on this side in particular as well. I have a hard time explaining or describing why stuff needs to be the way it is. Just know it's gonna make sense. It's gonna look good. And then for this part, I'm just going to fill it in like this to represent that this part is filled in, you know? You'll see what I mean. So if we fill this in all the way up and through the floors. Nope. This might take a little bit of time to do, but it'll look good. We're basically just continuing the design that we initially did. One thing about this is I can always go back and change the way it looks design-wise, if I absolutely wanted to. So now I continue that going through the next 2 floors. And then it would need to basically be done on this side as well. Yep. connect these together. But yeah, we're pretty much just big chilling today. I want to say thank you guys for just all the love and support. We're about 2,650 subscribers into the channel so far. We're not doing so bad. Last year was really good. This year is even better. Okay, so now we gotta do the other 3 rows going up. So this is gonna be, yeah. We'll start with this one and make our way in. It'll be a little bit easier, I feel. This is looking really good. I also did connect it, so we do need to connect it on the sections like this. Just like that. Yeah, now this is where the design will start kind of popping out a little bit. I will kind of continue the same trend when it goes around the whole entire castle. This is the smaller minuscule details that will need to be done to achieve the overall detailed structure look. That is something I'm always striving to do, is become a better detailed structure builder with like details and interior looks. Let me show you now. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. I don't care what anybody says. Just imagine this now, kind of done all the way around to a certain extent. You'll see where this goes. I'm gonna, however, go take a break and look at Aiden. See what he's up to. Aiden. Oh shit. My dog. My dog. Homie is over here building his little heart out. So yeah, as you can see, he's working on his city today. Pretty satisfied. I like the way it looks so far. Alright, I'll leave him be, let him do his thing. Let me check my Discord real quick, just to make sure nobody's messaging me still. Okay, so I think the other dude should be able to join now. He's not even online. How am I gonna invite you if you're not even online, sir? Well, shit. Alright. However, oh, I did notice something I could do. Technically, for this, I have to do these. So let's go ahead and do these. So yeah, tomorrow, just basically, I don't know what game I'm gonna play tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if I get on Fortnite, or if I get on Fall Guys. A game that I can actually live stream and play with viewers, you know, while I'm playing. I'm gonna be all about playing with viewers when I stream. That's what streaming's for. Really. Is to make friends. And grow a community. That's why I'm gonna spend a lot of my time doing so. On Twitch. Why are you in? I'm not joining you, big dog. Homie done invited me as if I was wanting to join him. That's a big no. It's a big no for me. Yeah, okay, that's how that was. Let's do the next section on the rails now. we just hit the hour mark on the stream, so I got about 30 minutes before I'm gonna start wrapping this bitch up and starting a new one. I'll probably go like take a bathroom break. I might, you know, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know just yet. This is looking very good. Nice. So now this is the updated area. If I was to do anything for 30 minutes, it'd be how I'm gonna do these next sections when it comes to like, do I want to do them by twos maybe? Would twos work better? Honestly, let me just see. Let me just see how this would look on one side. Like, I'm gonna do one section is what I'm trying to say. Let me do them on one section. If I like it, I will keep it. If I do not, I'm not gonna keep it. Duh. Let's just see. Let me just see how this looks, okay? I don't know. We're experimenting. This is what I would consider experimenting. It was basically with new designs. I can build on creative mode pretty decently. I just suck at survival building. That goes tough. And do you like how there's 3 of them? There's 3 each section, which is a symmetrical number. I might be onto something, guys. I might. Let me just do one section. When I say one section, I mean like from here up to here. This is what I mean. Let me just see how this is gonna look. This might change the way things look though. Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. If I like it though, I will continue it when I go over to the other side. I could use slabs technically. I could use stairs technically for like this type of decoration. We have so many of these. Let me just kind of get an early peek at this. Honestly, I don't mind that at all. I think the fact that there's like 3 different sections to this makes it pop out more than what it should. The decoration for this doesn't really get that much credit. So right here. Yeah, I mess with this though. This does kind of go hard. So what you're seeing me do right now, I will probably be doing in the next episode for either the other side or just whatever I can get done, really. My goal is to make pretty much even more progress next stream, or next episode. We still got 27 minutes, however 27 minutes flies by when you're building like this. And like I told you guys, I'm going to be on here until I go to bed. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I will probably take a break though. Like, I'll probably do one more stream, or one more like episode, and I might take a break, and I'll probably be on for an evening stream, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm gonna do Phasmo. I don't know what I'm gonna do. However, whatever I decide to do, I'm hoping y'all enjoy it when y'all watch it on YouTube. And I mean, if anybody wants to see me play any in particular game, all you literally have to do is let me know. Like, drop a comment down below what games you like watching. I listen to my comments. I also respond to my comments pretty much relatively fast, because I care about my community and I want that to be seen through my actions. And now that since I have ability to stream more, I might do a charity stream every year. At least 1 month every year, I do want to do a charity stream, like a charity month. We basically build up money and donate it to a specific charity of some sort. I think that would be a good inspiration to step into this. Alright, did we do it? Ooh, we did. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check her out. Ooh. It's getting that look. I would rather it look the way it does on the bottom. I don't know though. How do y'all feel about this? It just looks more detailed. It looks more detailed in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at things. Because technically now, when we get to this, it's going to go back by 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Let's go ahead and knock out the other half. Might as well. We have time. I can also do, just realized I have Garden of Banban 3, Garden of Banban 4, Garden of Banban 6, and 7. And there's also a new Garden of Banban that's out. I can also do FNAF live streams. That would be kind of cool with my community. I know my community likes FNAF. I consider myself a Minecraft, Phasmophobia, FNAF, and Stardew Valley content creator. Because that's what I have the most videos on right now. That is bound to change though. That is. It is bound to change as we progress. Let's do this one section at a time, like we were doing. Pretty much everything you see me doing right now though will need to be done on the adjacent side, or the opposite side, the mirror, basically. It's just starting to come together though. The front is starting to kind of get its look. The next thing that will have to be in our eyes of focus would be probably the sides. Getting it to where the sides look just as good as the front. That's gonna take some time. But I mean, as long as I got some decent time, I should be able to do a little bit of everything. Somebody's messaging me on Discord. Alright. I like that. That does look like it's gonna turn out really good. Do the same thing we just did, now to this next couple of sections. I might do a GTA 5 stream soon as well. I got a GTA 5. I kind of want to do heists with randoms on stream, just cause it'd be good for content. I might do GTA 5 heist live streams or just GTA 5 in general. Read this. I don't know what the guy that's wanting to join wants me to do. On the bright side though, we are making some pretty good progress on this other side. And that's not where that needs to go. Needs to go over by this one. Nope, wrong one. This one. We got one more section to do this for. Let's go ahead and knock this out. This will save me time just by doing it this way. Ooh, black spike. That should be good. Now we're going to take up these. I gotta go back and do the over part of it too. So we'll do that last, and then I'll probably, honestly, wrap this stream up a little bit early. I don't want to really move into the next phase of this until I get either enough energy or just enough time to do so. So I think by just wrapping this up, I might wander around and check out the surrounding areas though. Okay, so if you look at it, from the bottom, this is technically filled in like this, right? You see this? All the way down. I could simply do it this way. Just whenever it gets that diagonal, just fill it in. I think that's how we're gonna approach it. Let me just see how it looks. I like that, yeah. It kind of gives it more of a shape. It gives it more of a detailed shape to it. It's a smaller detail, but it'll look better if I fill this in. I have a feeling, so. Let's go ahead and fill in the remainder parts of this on this side. Made some pretty good progress though for just this other side here, this side that we're working on. In the next episode, I'll probably either work on the other side, which is on the mirrored side of this pretty much, or I may just continue the way that we're going. I don't know. I really do not. It would probably make sense to update the other side. Alright, come on. I will probably do an eye test here in a second to see if I catch anything off. Looks right. It's getting more detailed though. That's something I mess with. The left side's getting more detailed as the day goes. Hey, look at that. Alright, let's show you the side difference now. Yeah, that just the left side looks more detailed, and it's starting to get like a castle look to it. However, if you have a phobia called trypophobia or trichophobia, where you don't like, you know, circles, I could see where people would be like, ugh, you know, have like the ick about this because of all the different openings. But I mean, I think it's necessary to achieve. Because if you look at it from over here, which actually, that reminds me, I was wanting to do, I believe, some type of railing system on the outskirts of this. I could honestly, technically do something where this kind of goes downstairs as well, right here. Have it where you go downstairs, like right here. I don't know though how we would do that. I kind of like it the way it looks. Pretty much though, we would do like a rail right here, all the way down. And then it'd go back. Just for this part right here, for now. Just for now, just that right there, on both sides. So you can see that this side has a lot of work left to still be done. Like, I don't know if you guys really understand. That right there is 90 minutes of work. This right here will probably take the full 90 minutes. I like it. Alright, cool beans, let's go. I like the way this looks. I'm gonna go get a thumbnail, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for just this part. I will still be streaming, but I'm gonna take a second to like just relax and then prepare myself for the next stream. Honestly, we could probably, you know what? Let's try to finish out these real quick. I didn't realize that I did not do these walls just yet. So this is actually gonna take the full, probably 90 minutes, 100, or no, yeah, 90 minutes. I was trying to tell myself what math was. Man, this might be a little annoying though. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to make this light work. I am sorry about that. I just knocked over my mic. When you have an itch so bad that you knock over your mic. Deadass. I had an itch on my arm and it started bugging the piss out of me, so I went to itch my arm, and instead of itching my arm, I itched the mic. Crazy how that works. Crazy. Chat do be dead. I'm not gonna lie. I am the live streamer, the chat, and the motivation for right now. Like, at this point, I am deader than George Washington. This updated thumbnail is about to go hard. Really, the most annoying part about this just section right here is just that it goes back at like weird angles. It does a 3 1 2 1, I'm pretty sure, or 3 1 2 1 3. I love how I place blocks in every other direction besides the area that I'm trying to place blocks. I want to do a Red Dead Redemption playthrough eventually. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and then Red Dead Redemption 1. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 is before Red Dead Redemption 1. I'm going to do a GTA 5 playthrough. I'm going to do this all on live stream, by the way. I'm thinking it'll be appropriate to do so. Basically, any story-driven game besides, like, you know, the Souls games. Like, I will probably do episodes for those types of games. Now, when it comes to, like chapter story-driven games, I will basically do a live stream per chapter for those games. So, for example, I might play GTA 5 all the way through. I might just do a live stream where I'll play the game all the way through, like for the story mode. I might just do that. Same thing with Red Dead. However, though, I've noticed that for Red Dead Redemption, I tend to take like a break. The cool thing about Red Dead Redemption 2 is that it has chapters, though. I could literally play like chapter 1, and then once I get to chapter 2, I could start. Yeah, I might do it that way. I might just do it that way when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2. There's a lot of games I'll be able to return back to now that I'm getting better, like Wi-Fi in general. I'm hoping that they're not just like basically leading us on, like, yo, yeah, we're gonna get you this and this, and it's gonna be better, and blah blah blah, and then we get it and it's not gonna meet up to expectations. That's my fear, bro. That is my fear. If they stick to their word, though, and the service is actually good, I will be honestly surprised. Because I'll be like, well, if they can do it, why couldn't you have done it? You know, talking about the old ISP that I have. We should actually, ironically, get this done in about 7 minutes. I was going to get a thumbnail, but I think the thumbnail will look a little bit better if this side's actually kind of done, you know? And I mean, there's a lot of open space. Like, we have a lot of open space down there. I will probably take some time off stream, off video, to come up with some, like, designs and statues of some sort. Just so it's not completely, like, dull. Because right now, it's just a lot of space that's empty. I do want to fill that empty space eventually. That's what I'm trying to say. Same thing with the interior. I will probably come up with some type of like design for the interior. I want it to be neutral though. I don't want it to be in any in particular color. I know in one of the episodes I don't know if I uploaded it though. I had it where I had like red carpet and black carpet. I didn't keep that episode because I didn't like the way the overall look it had. I want to basically kind of keep it neutral. Like, I don't want to do nothing too crazy. On the inside though, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the inside just yet. I know I want to have buildings. It's gonna be a sandcastle that's gonna be open. Like, there's not gonna be necessarily a roof to worry about when it comes to the sandcastle. The sandcastle will have a perimeter. It'll be open most likely, and on the inside there'll be a thriving, functioning sand city. with perimeter walls and perimeter walkways. This is what the sandcastle's for. There won't be a roof though, I don't think. So that's the cool thing about this sandcastle. I do not have to worry about the roof. I could do a roof, but that would take ages. I think we'll keep this sandcastle open. Only way to get through is to the gate entrance or through side entrances, which I'll probably build once I get to those set points. There will also be a back entrance as well, with different pathways and points you could take. Points of interest, pretty much, POIs. I'm excited to get into the animal book, though. I'm ready to build some, like, habitats and some, like, builds for these animals. And close them off, you know, where they can't escape their biome or their habitat. I think that would be kind of cool. We're pretty much just going to wrap this up, though. And once we wrap it up, I'm going to take a slight little break. And then when I pick it back up, I will probably do the other side. Try to update the other side as much as possible. That is the go with this. That is the go. I want to simply try to update the front and to the sides a little bit today. We're big chilling though for the most part. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. Pretty much just doing things at our own pace. We're not really rushed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. It is now officially updated. If I was to get a thumbnail, it would be right here. Hands down. I was thinking like getting it to where it shows the pillars. I was thinking like right here. Hold on. Right there. I like that. So let's get the thumbnail now. Browser off, webcam off, live viewer count off. And there we go. Just like that. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, I was able to get this done in under 90 minutes, which is a good thing. However, I am going to simply wrap this one up, and I'll be back on here. Really, on the stream will keep going, but the episode will be picked up doing the other side. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. You'll have a great day.